Howdy survivalists, Sneaksy here, wanting to talk a little bit today about aberration and a challenge to get oil. I think this is the best way to get oil in aberration. It's my opinion, we'll see what you think after the video, but oil can be a challenge in aberration. Now if you look online, what I've seen is recommending to go to the surface, and that's very dangerous. Once you get strong towards end game, it's probably not too bad to get up there and get some oil. I don't know how much is up there because I usually don't get it there. The other place is down at the bottom of the map by the rock drake dens, down by the Element Lake and Falls. And I went down there and I was getting like 30 per rock, just wasn't getting very much. And then you got the hassle of getting it hauled out of there. It's heavy and you're down there with probably a drake. And it's just, I didn't get that much. I got like 90. There's some rocks down there, so I wasn't real impressed. The other thing I heard online was go hunting trilobites in lakes. Some of these lakes have, different things in there. They can kill you. This is what I think is the best because you'll also harvest black pearls and silica pearls when you do this technique as well as oil. You get them all in one. And it's probably, in my opinion, probably the safest part of the map. It's the most peaceful. As you can see, I'm just standing out here. It's ironically there just isn't many predators down here on this part of the lake, and it's kind of an end of a branch of a tributary. I'll show you the location here. I call it my GPS. 34.2 by 61.9 is where I'm at. And if we look at the map, so you see I'm at the end of that little tributary river. You can see the waterfall right there, where it pours down over the edge. That's the end of the. So this is the end of the line of this tributary, unless you go over the falls down to the blue country. And I usually start up about at the top of the bump there on the tributary and work my way down and back. But this I thought would be easier at the end of the line. Anyway, that's where I'm at. And as you can see, there just isn't much for predators. And I don't think there's even piranhas in there. And what we're looking for then is trilobites, but easy trilobites and lots of trilobites. There's also otter here. Again, they're just, as you can see, there's nothing too big here. Down the river further, there will be the giant crabs, and then there'll be spinos and crocs. But down here, there isn't much. Now, what I'd recommend for this to make it go a lot easier is a decent spino. Any spino will do, but the better the spino, the better, because you'll be able to harvest these trilobites that much faster. So I'm going to jump on here, and I would recommend right-clicking and standing on your back legs. This will give you the slap mode. It just seems to work faster. So what we're going to do is harvest trilobites, and they are thick in here. And so follow me along here. What I try to do is I go up and down 2-3 times, and let's see what we can get here. And there's spots where it isn't as populated as other spots. And sometimes they're up on the shore a little bit, so you kind of got to watch the edges. And this is also, by the way, a really good place to level up your dinos. Like if you get a new spino or something on that order, you come down here and you get tons of XP. This spino's pretty leveled up, but I still got one. And what I got to do is, I take out the pearls and the oil, black pearls, and then I just keep dumping. Lighten my load, and then I start. Let him do his little dance here. All right. Now the thing is this river will change up here so that it's not as good. When you start to see big predators, yeah, you probably went too far. And I like coming up to about, let's see, somewhere right up in here, I think. You'll also see that it's all coelacanths now. So I'm going to turn around. We're after the trilobites. I might have went too far. There's some trilobites on shore. So as you can see, if you got if you got a good spino, you can one-shot a lot of these. So I kind of hung to the right on the way up. Now I'm going to kind of hang to the right. Oh, I'm getting heavy, wore out. Let's check there's black pearls, there's more oil, and there's more silica pearls. More oil down here. Let me drop all this already. I'm up to 186, 9, and 94. Hang on just a little bit more. And what's really cool about this, what I like about it, is it does multiple things at once. I mean, getting the pearls, even the experience. If you're persistent, depending on your server settings, I suppose, but you can get 500 to 1,000 oil fairly quickly. And it's funny, I wanted to make this video because I really haven't seen this online, this tip. So I wanted to share this. It can be really helpful because aberration can be really tough. We're almost to the end here again. We'll see what we got with just a trip up and a trip back. It's also a really good place to get otters. Alright, what did we get? This is where I get my otters when I need them. Perhaps when you're hatching a rock drake egg, they need to be very cooled down. Cooled down or hot? I think it's cooled down. Let's see. I'm going to keep a little bit of this fish and then dump the rest. So we went up and down and we got almost 300 oil, 18 black pearls, and some silica pearls. So as you can see, this is really a nice way to do it. Like, we hardly saw any predators, and yeah, it works really well. I recommend it. See if you don't decide it's the best way to get oil and aberration as well. Anyway, I hope you're having a good one. Sneaksy out.